Hi everyone, this is a review of Gentle Bees Beeswax Melts. Um, I was really excited to review these because they're just so unusual. They're a lot different from any wax melts that I've ever encountered. In fact, right now, as I have them all open, oh my gosh, it smells like I'm actually melting something right now. The whole room smells like essential oils and herbs, and I've never encountered that with wax melts before, with just having them open, and like they're actually clearing my sinuses right now. So I would actually venture to guess that you might even be able to get away with, if you have a small room, just buying these and just having one open in a small room. It would probably, I don't know, it might work just as well, because wow, it's overwhelming. I mean, in a good way. So Gentle Bees. Okay, so Gentle Bees beeswax melts are made by Frohne USA. That's F as in Frank, Rohne USA. They're made with local beeswax, not imported from other countries, and also natural essential oils that are from the USA. No chemical synthetic fragrance, and that is key, because these are the only wax melts that I've ever smelled that are 100% natural, not just the wax, but the scent as well. They're not made with fragrance oils. They're made with real natural essential oils, which you're not going to find anywhere else. So yeah, that's a big selling point for me. Frohne USA supports honeybees by saving a portion of the sales to buy land, honeybees, and food for the honeybees. Their products, which include hair remover, leather conditioner, soap, lip balm, and wax melts, can be purchased online at www.gentlebees.co, not com, co, co, and they can also be purchased at www.frohneusa.com. That's F as in Frank, ROHN as in Nancy, USA.com. And you can find the links to both of those sites underneath this video. You can also find these on Amazon.com and also Walmart.com. In fact, if you purchase them on Walmart.com, you can pick them up at the Walmart store and avoid paying shipping fees. Now, beeswax, I've never actually melted beeswax melts before. Beeswax prefers a higher melting temperature than other types of wax. So soy wax, for instance, the melting point is 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Beeswax is 150 degrees. So a 24-watt warmer will generally work better with these melts than a 20-watt warmer. And it does take longer for the wax to melt than paraffin or soy wax. In fact, with a couple of these, it literally took an hour to an hour and a half to get the full effect of the throw in the room. So just be patient if you don't smell something right away. That's just the way it works. The beeswax also hardens more quickly than paraffin or soy, so it can make cleanup a little bit difficult, since it hardens in the warming tray within a few seconds after it's removed from the heat. This wax is hard, but it has a slightly sticky consistency. A little bit like nougat. Like, you can't tell by looking at it here, but you can kind of see how it, like my fingernail kind of sticks into it. It is beeswax after all, so that kind of makes sense. With some of the scents, I had no problem getting the wax out of the package, but some of them were stuck to the inside of the package, and I had to use a knife to cut a cube out, which was a little difficult. Once they were out, though, breaking off a cube was no problem with any of the scents. The wax will, however, leave a very slightly sticky residue on your hands when you handle it, but it washes right off with soap and water. Some of these scents were very unusual, nothing like I've ever smelled in wax melts before. And remember that the ones that, quite a few of these smell medicinal. But they're not meant to make your house smell pretty. They're really used instead for the therapeutic value of the essential oils themselves. And these are quite expensive. They're between, I believe, $9 and $12 per pack. So yes, they are pricey. It's not something you're going to buy every day, but everyone should just buy at least one. Just try them out. You really won't be disappointed. They are fantastic. And remember that a portion of this goes to save honeybees, which are, kind of not extinct, but they're having some issues, let's say. So if you're looking for wax melts that are completely different from anything you've tried before, that are 100% natural in every way, the wax and the oils, that in general have fantastic throw, and they help to save the local honeybee population, give these gentle bees beeswax melts a try. So I will go over each one of these. I don't have scent notes for them because there are no scent notes. They're just made with the ingredients, which is the oil. Those are the scent notes. If you've never seen my reviews before, if I put the wax back into the container, it means that I'm not going to keep it. If I don't keep wax melts, it's either I don't like the scent, or I have enough scents that smell like it, or doesn't throw well enough. And like I said, some of these are quite medicinal, not really scents that you would really want your house to smell like, but they're used for like I said, the therapeutic value of the essential oils. And another thing to note is most of these smell much better melted than they do on cold sniff. I guess it's just the way the oils react with the beeswax. If you smell them on cold sniff, sometimes you'll be like, oh, this doesn't smell good. Then when you melt it, it's like, oh, wow, this is great. So like I said, just different from other wax melts that you've tried. So we're going to start with bergamot. Oh, which, by the way, I've always thought that bergamot was pronounced bergamo. It's not. It's not bergamo. It's bergamot. I just found that out the other day. So first one is bergamot. The scent is bergamot oil, which is, and I don't really know Latin, so with all of these, I'm probably going to mispronounce them completely. The Latin term for bergamot oil is Citrus bergamia. This smells like tea tree oil to me, and I can't describe tea tree oil. If you've smelled tea tree oil, you never forget that scent. It's a very, very medicinal scent. This one the bergamot smells more like tea tree oil than their tea tree oil scent. Has a smidgen of a eucalyptus note. I like the scent. This is one of those medicinal scents that's really used for the therapeutic benefits. You don't really want your house to smell like it. Bergamot oil has a lot of health advantages, including helping to reduce anxiety, which is a good thing. And I didn't really use it that way. I was really using it to see what it smelled like. But I guess if I were to just kind of relax and have this going in the room, it might actually help to reduce anxiety. The throw on this one, however, was mild, 2.5 to 3 out of 5. But don't let that dissuade you, because this is really the only one that had a mild throw. Most of them were crazy strong. Now we have clove leaf. Clove leaf, also known as Caryophyllus. This is the most authentic clove scent that you will ever smell in a wax melt. It smells exactly like those little black clove peppercorns that my mom used to make. She used to stick them in baked Spam years ago and cover that with brown sugar topping when I was little. Well, that's the clove that it smells like. It's fantastic. It makes the house smell warm and homey. The throw was medium, 3 out of 5. Just absolutely fantastic scent. Next we have fir needle, or Abies alba. I guess that's the Latin term. This is not a Christmas tree scent. It doesn't smell very good on cold sniff, but when it's melted, it smells like sap from a pine tree, or maybe the pine needles when you rub them together. It's a very natural scent. It's like walking through a pine forest. I kind of liked it. Again, a little bit of that medicinal note, but very, very authentic. And the throw was medium, 3 out of 5. Next we have geranium. Geranium oil. Oh boy, let me pronounce this. Pelargonium graveolens. I don't know what a real geranium flower smells like. I think I smelled it years ago and it was kind of bitter and weird. But this is actually an authentic flower scent with a green note and a slight bitterness, but not too much. It's only slightly sweet, but it actually smells like I'm passing by a bunch of wildflowers while walking in a field on a warm summer day. The throw is interesting. It's not a strong throw. So in other words, in the room where it's melting, it doesn't smell particularly strong, but yet I can smell it throughout the entire house, which is really unusual. I love this scent and the way it performs. And the throw, again, I'm just going to call it bold, 5 out of 5. A scent monster took over the entire house, even though it wasn't really strong. Very unusual, but I really love this one. Next we have honeysuckle. Honeysuckle oil, also known as lactobacillus. Oh, that's interesting. I think that's something that's like a probiotic that you take for your digestion. Fantastic, authentic honeysuckle scent. It's actually stronger and richer than the honeysuckle flowers I have in my backyard, probably because it's the oil from the plant. It almost has an orange blossom or neroli note, which are two of my favorite scents. And the throw is bold, 5 out of 5, a scent monster that took over the entire house. Love, love, love that one. Next we have juniper berry, Juniperus communis. Like the fir needle scent, it's a very natural tree sap type scent, or even the scent you might get by rubbing the juniper needles in your fingers. It's, again, not a pine type scent at all. It's very slightly bitter with maybe a smidgen of a dirt note, but not in a bad way. Beyond that, I can't describe it. It's not a bad scent, but again, not something I would want my house to smell like. Like most of these scents, it did smell better when it was melted. And I do have some juniper shrubs in my front yard, so I went outside and I rubbed the needles, and this does smell very similar. The throw was medium, 3 out of 5. Next is Litsea. God, my cat leaves his fur everywhere. Litsea cubeba. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Litsea cubeba. This is a fantastic soapy spa type lemon scent, which I think is either lemon verbena or lemongrass. It's like lemon with a little bit of citronella, and it's even very slightly sweet and rich. I can't explain the richness, almost like there might be a hint of pine way in the background, which makes sense since it's an evergreen tree. I thought the scent name was a Latin version of lemon verbena or lemongrass, but it's not. Litsea cubeba is a type of plant with a more citrusy scent than lemongrass. The scent smells great on cold sniff, but fantastic when melted. Oh my God, and throw is bold, 5 out of 5, a scent monster that took over the entire house. Love, love, love this one. Next we have myrtle. Myrtus communis. I read online that myrtle essential oil has a clear, fresh scent that's slightly camphoraceous, like camphor or eucalyptus, and that's what this smells like. It's not a Christmas tree type of eucalyptus scent. It smells a little bit like a combination of eucalyptus and tea tree oil, but there's also a bitter note in the background. I don't like it on cold sniff, but when it was melted, I did smell like a smidgen of sweetness. It's not a scent that I'd use around the house because, again, it's a little medicinal, although myrtle oil is often used to cover up other odors. And myrtle oil has relaxing, sinus clearing, and aphrodisiac effects. The throw is medium, 3 out of 5. Next we have orange, and orange Citrus reticulata. Totally authentic orange scent. Fantastic, high quality scent. Smells like someone is eating an orange. You really can't tell the difference. The most authentic orange scent you will ever smell. Throw was bold, 5 out of 5, a scent monster that took over the entire house. Next we have peppermint. Peppermint oil, Mentha piperita. I don't know why I put this back because I'm definitely keeping this one. It's a pure peppermint scent, plain and simple. On cold sniff, it smells slightly spearminty, but not when it's melted. It's even a tiny bit sweet, and it's super strong. Generally, with peppermint or eucalyptus type scents, you have to sniff the melting wax from close up to get that cool sinus clearing effect. Not this one. I walked into the room and immediately my sinuses cleared. It was that strong. And I can smell it throughout the house. Definitely the scent to melt if you have a cold or stuffy sinuses or you love peppermint. Throw was bold. 5 out of 5. A scent monster. It took over the entire house. You don't want to melt this in a small room. It is very, very strong. Love it though. Next we have pine. Pine oil. Penis. I don't think that's how it's pronounced. I meant Pinus panaster. I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced penis panaster. Pinus panaster. Oh my gosh. This is not a Christmas tree type scent. It smells kind of like pine sol and tea tree oil. It actually smells more like tea tree oil than the tea tree oil scent, with a little bit of a eucalyptus note. Like most of these scents, it smells better melted than on cold sniff. I really like it. It smells kind of industrial because of the pine sol, but it smells really clean. And this throw is strong, 4 out of 5. So very unusual. Really like this one. Next is spearmint. Menta spicata. This is an authentic scent of real spearmint plant leaves. It's not a sweet spearmint gum or toothpaste scent, though it actually is a little bit sweet. You'll never find a more authentic spearmint scented wax out there. I'm not a fan of spearmint at all, but my roommate wants this one so badly, so I'm going to give this to him because he adores this scent. And it's bold. 5 out of 5. A scent monster. It took over the entire house. Next we have tea tree oil. Oh gosh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Melaleuca alternifolia. On cold sniff, it doesn't smell exactly like tea tree oil, but it definitely does when it's melted. Tea tree oil smells like a combination of eucalyptus and dirt, but not in a bad way. I like the scent. It's very medicinal, not something you want your house to smell like, but tea tree oil has a lot of health benefits. And the throw is strong, 4 out of 5. And last we have true cinnamon. Cinnamomum verum. This smells almost exactly like the clove leaf scent, but it's stronger and slightly sweeter, but also very slightly less rich and warm. Like the clove scent, it's another fantastic scent that makes the house smell homey, and it's very, very, very authentic. The most authentic cinnamon clove type scent you'll ever smell. Throw is strong, 3.5 to 4 out of 5. So there you have it. Again, you can find the link where you can purchase these underneath this video, and I will also do a text version of this review at waxmeltreviews.com. And feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different types and brands of scented wax melts from stores, retail, store-bought type wax melts, which this basically is because you can buy it at Walmart, not at the store itself. Buy it online and have it shipped to the store, and you won't have to pay any shipping. So again, these are very expensive, but they are absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for something really, really unique that you've never smelled before, this is the way to go. Plus, they're helping honeybees, so you can't lose. Again, hope you've enjoyed this review. Have a great day.